Well, the professional game may still be in its relative infancy in Asia, but its presence is something that is being increasingly felt on the international scene as well as in the major leagues in Europe. The battle for supremacy over this region begins right here with the opening game of the Asian Champions League. It is similar in format and in form to many similar competitions on other continents across the world. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, this really is a great time of the season, a real sense of renewed expectation from all parties. This could be their chance.
Yes, and we'll have a lot of different paths taken from this point, Peter, in this competition, but right now it's true to say that belief and optimism is rife amongst all the clubs, and ultimately it may come down to who has the best mix of trusted seniority and youthful endeavour, and I'm really looking forward to see who's going to emerge strongest.
There's the whistle. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That's not going to make it. And the counter is on. Back to the keeper and try something new. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to pick out a teammate. Knocks it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets the better of his man. Oh, nice touch. Out towards the flank. That's gone a long way up and away. Chance to cross here. And back out it comes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Keeper sends it forward. Neither side yet able to find the net. Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Defence has got rid of that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's had a crack. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oscar. And the shot! Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Cleared away. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Has he picked him out? Cleared without complication. Hoists it forward. Plays it out to the wing. It's a loose ball. Could move up a gear here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's got it, and he's got time. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Goes for goal! And that's been levered clear. Receives it in a good position. Striding forward, and a shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Oscar. Tries to stroke it through, looks to play him in. That's a minor communications breakdown. Help's available out wide. Lovely bit of skill there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Now a chance to break. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Diving header! The captain scores!
Well, look, captains so often feel a greater responsibility to come up with something a little extra, especially approaching the break. He knew the significance in striking before it. The dressing room moods now will be very, very different.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Oscar. Oscar drives it forward. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Oscar.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good clearance and very necessary. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Dinks one in. And it's hoisted clear. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. What a throw in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. The message is clear, none shall pass. Let's put it on the right now, what's on? That's found its target. Look at the defender bombing forward. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
He just whacks it away. Oscar.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
That is terrific skill. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Shanghai SIPG can make their change now with a break in play. Point-blank header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's played forward. Oscar. And the weighted pass. Cleared away. Knocks it away.
Shanghai SIPG are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Keeps everyone guessing. Drills one in. Tries to get it clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
One 0 as we head towards the end.
Keep calm, and
Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. One! And the forward, really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Goes long. And he's there to clear it. Gets up to head it! Oh, taken with style! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Shanghai SIPG give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And that's a throw-in. It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch. Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
They came, they saw, they were set packing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, you are more than just our top man today.
Well, the professional game may still be in its relative infancy in Asia, but its presence is something that is being increasingly felt on the international scene as well as in the major leagues in Europe. The battle for supremacy over this region begins right here with the opening game of the Asian Champions League. It is similar in format and in form to many similar competitions on other continents across the world. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Exciting times indeed. All teams together on the starting line, Jim Beglin.
Yes, and we'll have a lot of different paths taken from this point, Peter, in this competition, but right now it's true to say that belief and optimism is rife amongst all the clubs, and ultimately it may come down to who has the best mix of trusted seniority and youthful endeavour, and I'm really looking forward to see who's going to emerge strongest.
So it's down to business here. Fellaini concedes a free kick for that. He hits it! Oh, nice touch. Gets away from his opponent. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Has got rid of that. And that's been levered clear. Heller. Oh, well, there's something you don't see every day. He's got options out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Hoists it forward. Put a stop to that. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's gone for it! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's Pella. It's a promising ball. It's come through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Knocks it away. Going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And help's available out wide. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances though.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Cut out in the nick of time. Pella gets into a dangerous position. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Forward it goes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He goes long. And he's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's darted infield. What an adventurous run from a defender. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Gets up to head it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Fellaini, and it's played forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Side of play, and it is a goal kick. Played towards the front men, cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Pella. That is terrific skill. Fellaini. Confirmation that there will be... He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Played out to the right. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tries lifting it over. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, they've probed away steadily and would appear to have found a weak link down their right-hand side.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Hoists it forward.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Now it's Pella. Played in with accuracy. Shandong Luneng have it back and they can go again. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to locate someone up front. Drives it towards the front. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Played back in. Looks to bypass the midfield. It's got through. He gets past his man. Gets it back. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ball's out on the left now. Pella. Forward it goes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. They've managed to get it away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pella shoots! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Is there any support? He might not need it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Goes for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Defending of the desperate variety. Up towards the front line. Well played, he saw that coming. Decent looking ball. Pella has a hit! And he's there to hoof it away. Fellaini. Battles to win it back. It's gone out for a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And it's Fellaini. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cleared away. And here's Pella. Real chance!
Shandong Luneng showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's left his man. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Can he deliver? Hoists it forward.
As scoreless games go, I'd be happy to see this one carry on a bit longer because it's had great honesty and hard work and total commitment. As for a possible winner, I'm still not predicting.
Into the last 5 minutes. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Incoming cross.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And it's hoisted clear. It is now or never. Time is against them. Clears it out of harm's way. And that's that. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build on, and I think this will do nicely.
professional game may still be in its relative infancy in Asia, but its presence is something that is being increasingly felt on the international scene as well as in the major leagues in Europe. The battle for supremacy over this region begins right here with the opening game of the Asian Champions League. It is similar in format and in form to many similar competitions on other continents across the world. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Exciting times indeed. All teams together on the starting line, Jim Beglin.
Yes, and we'll have a lot of different paths taken from this point, Peter, in this competition, but right now it's true to say that belief and optimism is rife amongst all the clubs, and ultimately it may come down to who has the best mix of trusted seniority and youthful endeavour, and I'm really looking forward to see who's going to emerge strongest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Got a sight of goal here. Cuts it out. Effotball. He could be in here. Going for goal! Effotball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Ball's out on the left now. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Plays it out to the flank. A really good feat. Can he deliver? Loose ball, who's going to get that? Forward it goes. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And here's Effotball. Dinks one in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's dealt with that well. Hits one! And that has been clubbed away. Lafondra! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. He gets past his man. Clears it out of harm's way. That's gone a long way up and away. And it's been taken straight back. And they've been caught out here. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's played forward, out to the right. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Big chance! You can get that clear. Oh, he's really drilled it. Tries to get some whip on it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. In comes the corner. They've played it short. Played into the middle. And a goal kick. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And the through ball is intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Keeper's ball. Hoists it forward. He's in! Goalkeeper's ball. Now it's Effotball. And help's available out wide. And through to the goalkeeper. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. A half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Forward it goes. To the keeper and try something new. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Swept in. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Out to the left it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Substitution on the field. Number 23. Coming on the field is number 11.
It's a loose ball. Throw it. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's got through. Gets into some space. Here's the delivery.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And it's Lefondre. Lefondre gets it out to the wing. Surely chooses to go back. Chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
So here comes the substitution. So we have a double substitution going on here. And he just whacks it away. Shapes to shoot! Cleared away. Pings it in. Cleared without complication. That has sent him sprawling.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It is now or never. Time is against them. Looks to dink one in. It's got through to him. And that is that. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to two lost.